Hi guys and girls, welcome back to my channel. I do hope you're doing well. Guys, we are back for monthly favourites, and this is going to be like a show and imagine. Well, no, imagine and tell monthly favourites, because guys, I haven't been in the country for 2 weeks of this month, and to try and organise my room to some point to get bits out onto the bed is a little bit not feasible. I cannot swing a cat at the moment, so it's gonna kind of be just where Shan sits and talks and tells you about how she's been finding the month, and we have a good little catch up. I'll still be going through all of the categories, but I just physically don't have anything to show you right about now. Don't shout with me. So it's like a big catch up, a big sit down with Shan. I think my last monthly favourites, I didn't have anything to show in August, but when October comes, best believe this bed will be filled with autumnal goodness, okay? So Shan, let's stop dilly-dallying and let's get in with our monthly favourites for September, shall we? Right, so first off, Netflix. And guys, I can't lie, I haven't really watched much Netflix. When I was away, all I watched, if I watched anything, was YouTube. I caught up on some YouTube, which was, of course, Mr. Wraithchild's Life with James and Ben. I've been following Beard Meets Food. Been loving watching him rate my takeaway. I was watching holiday vlogs and A Slice of Jess and just chilling out. But to be honest, I didn't even have time to watch much YouTube. If you saw the Jamaica vlogs, I was out and about. Even when I was by the pool, I was reading or I was trying to like catch up on emails. I just could not switch off. So yes, but the one thing I did watch on Netflix was the new season of Top Boy. Now, it's been forever and a day since I watched Top Boy. I think I remember watching a few episodes when it was on BBC, and to be honest, I didn't really follow it along. But my partner was an avid fan and he was like, can we watch it? I was like, you know what? I don't feel it's something that you needed to watch the beginning bit. Watching the end now, I think I could go back and watch the first and second series, and it will like tie in, so you have a bit of a backstory. But I managed to follow it pretty basic. I mean, if you've seen Top Boy, there's not a lot to say about it. There's a circle, there's a few bad people, and things happen. If you've seen the ending of Top Boy, don't say what it is in case anyone hasn't seen it, but let me know down below, because the ending for me, I watched it and I was just like, so what happens now? What happens now? But Netflix I'm very much looking forward to for next month, because they're starting to bring out the horrors. And of course, the #1 horror that I have to watch every single year is The Haunting of Hill House, and that is already on there. However, Mama G and my partner don't do horror, so I'm trying to involve them, and I'm like, this is a really good. Mum's like, is that Bent Neck Lady? I'm like, yeah. She's like, no. So then he's like, what do you mean Bent Neck Lady? Mum's like, oh, it's a lady, she stands there, then a neck bent. And he's like, no, I don't really think that's a bit of me. So I'm going to try and just slip it on one day and just not say anything, because once it gets into it, I'm hoping that he'll enjoy it, and then like he kind of won't mind the horror so much. He's not really a horror person, which, I mean, it's always yin and yang, ain't it? I love my horror, but him, not so much. Another thing on YouTube, it's called Theme Park Worldwide, and it's a couple, and currently they're in America, they're in Universal and Disney. They travel all over the world going to theme parks. And as you all know, I don't do roller coasters, okay? But he does. We've been to Thorpe Park twice. I wouldn't say I'm a keen roller coaster person. I'm slowly getting there. Like, there's only a few rides now that make me feel physically sick, and there is a few that I need to revisit, let's just say. Like, it's personal. I need to revisit a few rides. But we've been looking at places to go, and because obviously they tour all of the UK as well, so there's like a whole list. He's like, we'll do Alton Towers, and I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, we'll do the Smiler, and I'm like, that's not really a ride I want to do. It keeps breaking down. And then obviously they are now in America, and he's done Universal and everything like that, and I was like, I don't know if that's a bit of me, I'm not gonna lie. So we've been watching this couple, and all I get out of the videos is, oh my god, look at the gift shop. or look at the food. That might be how I get swayed. But yeah, who knows? That's something I know that is on his list for us to do. And I'm like, gonna take more steps, because at the minute I see them rides and I'm like, oh, hell no. Hell to the no am I getting on that ride. But yeah, Theme Park Worldwide, they're actually a really funny one. The lady is so cute and the guy is like proper tongue-in-cheek. Like sometimes he'll say something, I'll look over and he'll just be like, but he's very tongue-in-cheek, but he's very funny. Like, they've done all of the UK ones. They've done, like, Southend. There was, like, ones in Clacton. They do Alton Towers and then some other ones that I've never heard of. They've been in Europe and done, like, water parks and theme parks. And they say now they're in America. So, they're really funny. I'm just like, okay, we'll stick them on. I think tonight, actually, we're watching Islands of Adventure or Epcot. Something like that, guys, something like that. I haven't watched it yet on BBC iPlayer, but Mama G ran into me on Saturday and was like, Shan, there's a new series of Michael McIntyre, The Wheel. Now, you all know our love for Michael McIntyre. I was slightly disheartened, though, when I went in and I heard, The Wheel, The Wheel. I was like, Mum, why are you not saving it and we watch together? She was like, oh, no, I want to watch it now. I was like, I feel betrayed. I feel betrayed. We're not watching The Wheel together. So, yeah, she's palmed me off on that one. I was like, oh, thank you. I was actually going to look forward to watching it tomorrow night when we had our chill night. But, no. She said we'll rewatch it. Well, she'll rewatch it. And I'm like, no. Don't you worry yourself, mother. It will be absolutely fine. I'll just watch it on iPlayer. I'll watch it on my lunch break one day. But, yeah, Michael McIntyre, The Wheel is back. I haven't watched anything on Disney Plus this month, but the end of the month, the new season of Kardashians, I think, is back. Some people might call it crap TV. I am all here for that crap TV. I cannot wait for that new series, actually. So, yes, that is, as I say, I haven't really been watching much telly. The times that I've been on my laptop or phone or iPad has been for YouTube. Just seeing what's out there, and as I say, catch up. A lot to do with, like, travel vlogs. And a lot to do with, like, campervan renovations. I really want to buy a camper van. I am at that point now. I'm like, you know what? I went back to work and what a shock to the system. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just not about this. I would absolutely love to buy a camper van and just tour and just make videos. And I would solely just live off of YouTube money. Sod me salary, sod the overtime. I would literally just try and live off of my YouTube money. Would that be doable? I don't know. I don't know if that would be doable. But you know what? Sometimes you just get in, and as I say, I've been thinking at work this week. I'm like, I don't want this anymore. I don't want this. I want more time for me to focus on stuff that I enjoy and stuff that I love. As I say, because if I had that extra day, guys, I would be knocking out daily content. But the timing and just everything going on, and with work life, I'm just like, there's no balance. But, you know me, I'm not one to keep my mouth shut. I have raised my points to the point that I got called up with my HR department and my managing director. And I'm waiting for a written response. Because I was like, you know what, I'm not happy. No, I'm not happy at all. So, yeah, that's how we go with that. Moving on to music. Okay, there is a song that a guy at work told me about. And when I tell you I've been hooked on it, I'm hooked on it. It is called... Oh, no. Oh, go away. It's by Oliver Anthony Music, and it's called The Rich Men North of Richmond. Guys, if you have not heard of it, listen to it. It is... I love a bit of country, you know me, and the wording of the song just absolutely epitomises life, I feel, in the UK at the moment, and how pretty much every working person feels. I have been listening to that on repeat. I have also been listening to a certain artist because... Let's see if you guys remember. So, if you was with me beginning of the year, I went to see Dermot Kennedy. And Dermot Kennedy had an opening act. Person I'd never heard of. But I didn't mind the music. I started listening to it. I started to get a little bit of a fan. I looked earlier on in the week, and I don't think Dermot Kennedy is touring UK next year. I think it's like his American part of it. Which guttons me. Absolutely guttons me, because I really wanted to see him again this year. However, his opening artist is touring next year. So I may have gone and bought a few tickets, and I am absolutely ecstatic. Absolutely ecstatic. So if you was with me from the Dermot Kennedy vlog and you know the name, or you know potentially who this artist could be, leave it down below. I'd like to see if anyone's been with me since then and could potentially remember. But yeah, I am absolutely like happy, thrilled, cannot wait to see. It's not until next February, but I mean the tickets are secured. The tickets are secured, and it's on a work night. Who do I think I am, eh? Going out on a work night. I'm going to have to leave work early as well. That will go down like a lead balloon, but hey ho. You only live once, guys. And I think going away to Jamaica and life recently, you have one life. And I would hate to get old, if I'm lucky enough to get old, and think, oh, I wish I'd have done that, or I could have done that. No. If you want something, you go and get it. If you want to do something and you can do it, go. Or if you can't do it and you think, actually, but by doing that I could get to it, you do you. I have like set goals in my life, and I have set achievements I want to get to. If I feel I'm within like touching distance but I'm not quite there, I'll always find like, well, if I maybe took that path, I could get to it like that. You always, I feel, have to have some form of goal. Or for me, it's a holiday. My holidays are the reason I go to work. I'm not going to lie. I would love to maybe just like get a part-time job and chill, but that wouldn't pay for the travels that I want. And I think while I'm young enough, I want to go out and do this travelling, and I want to go to as much of the world as I can. Because when me and Mama G talk, she says, I literally went to Spain as a kid. She says, and I went to Greece with you growing up. She said, like, for your age, for where you've been, you're very, very lucky to where you've been. And I absolutely know that. And I'm like, that is why I work and I bust me balls basically on me overtime. And here, this is like all, we all know, this money I don't touch until the taxman's took his bit. So this is like a savings pot for me. And then say like come May or June next year, taxman takes his bit, and whatever I'm left with the profit, that will go towards any form of travels, whether it be abroad, log cabins, city breaks, anything like that. But yeah, travelling for me is my thing. And the artist is like, it kind of gives that vibe, like very minimalistic life, but like you go and do what makes you happy. So yeah, I'm so excited. That was a proper little tangent of that one, wasn't it? A proper little tangent. But I haven't got a physical book to show you guys. I did finish my one from last month. I finished that a couple of days before I was due to fly out. But if you saw the holiday vlogs, you know that I actually took my Kindle away. The Kindle that only comes out once a year, or whenever I'm away, so it'll probably be coming back out for Iceland, to be honest. But the only book that I had downloaded on there that I hadn't read was 365 Days. Yes, the one of Laura and Massimo. The book is a lot more raunchier. I thought, like, if you guys have seen the film, you know that it's like raunchified. And I thought, couldn't possibly be any more than that. No, the book is raunchier. The book is filthy. But you know what? It always made for a little bit of light-hearted reading by the pool. And like, you'd always see if someone went past you and it's like, because you've only got to catch a few odd words on that page and people are like, we know what you're reading. And I'm just like, hey ho, I'm here for it. If anyone knows of any good books actually to download for the Kindle, please do let me know. As I say, it doesn't come out often, but when it does, I didn't have anything on there to choose. I think it was 365 Days or a sample of Daughters of Auschwitz. And I didn't want to sample because I thought if I need to get into it, I need to get into it. So yeah, I went with 365 Days. But I can't lie, I'm really looking forward. I'm looking at my books now to get into like a proper, like nitty gritty one. I'm talking like the serial killers and the true crime guys. I'm excited to get into that. So who knows what book we will be having next month indeed. What are we gonna go for next? Should we go for like accessories? When I say accessories, I'm gonna say my phone case first of all, because if you'd have seen my latest Shein haul, I picked this up and oh goodness gracious, got butterfingers. This I had as my holiday phone case because I was a little bit anxious, you guys will know, and I saw this and every time I looked at it, it instantly calmed me down. I picked this up from Shein and it's the Affirmations for Anxiety phone case, and you have 20 affirmations and they literally are like brightening up. So the first one I can't really read because it's cut around the camera, but I feel like it's saying like, me and my thoughts are valid. You have the panic I feel is temporary. I am a beautiful person. I will smile, breathe and go slowly. Everything is going to be alright. I feel grounded in this moment. And today I choose joy. I celebrate everyday wins. I've got my back. Amen to that. We all need to have our own back. My actions define me. Where are we? 11. I feel safe, calm and at peace. Tomorrow is a new day. I embrace new opportunities. I am loved. I have the tools I need. Self-care is important. Yes, it is indeed, guys. It's okay to say no for my mental health. Another big one. Never feel wrong or in the bad for saying no. I give permission to myself to take a break. I am enough and I trust myself. 20 affirmations. And when I tell you that there was like, you see the holiday vlogs, there was wobbles. That calmed me instantly, and I actually want to do another order on Shein because I haven't got any autumnal phone cases, I don't think. But then coming into October, I feel I've got a Harry Potter one. I might have to have a little look through because we all know I love a little seasonal one, don't I? But them off of Shein are like under £2, and I just think that's so quirky. And I mean, you can put a card in there, but I didn't chance it because knowing me, I wouldn't have been able to actually get it out. But that would be really cool to put like a little Polaroid in if you've got like a little Instax. So yeah, that I thought was really cool. And accessories, as you can see behind me, is my cushions. You would have seen these from some hauls. Would you have seen the hauls? Yeah. Oh no, it's my little cushion unstitched. Oh no, it's not. It's because it's supposed to be an eye. I'm looking at that thinking, is that saying us or is? It is. It's fine. It's the cushion, guys, from the range. And then also my big one, my big fluffy pumpkin. I am so easily amused, ain't I? If it's fluffy and in the shape of a pumpkin, I'm like, yes, please, get in my trolley. I am very much now looking forward to decorating the house for autumn. I feel the summer stuff needs to go. Like, be gone, you know, be gone. The only thing that is worrying me now this year is I don't know where I'm going to put my Christmas tree, because that little corner where my 3T used to be, where the hand washes and like the baubles and that, I've got all my underwear, so I don't quite know how this is going to go, whether I can still wedge it in and I just won't be able to get into that corner. I'm not entirely sure, guys. I can't lie to you. I'm not entirely sure. I feel like the stuff down the side of my chest of drawers, I need to bring fully out. Because I need to put my skulls from Jamaica in my cabinet. And then we just need to try and sort this out. Because otherwise there's going to be no Christmas tree. And I cannot have Christmas without a Christmas tree in my room. So yeah, we've got pumpkin picking books. So I'm definitely like now more in the flow. I'm like, yes. Pumpkin picking is going to be booked. We were going to be having like living off pumpkin stew and pumpkin soup. I'm excited, okay guys? I am excited. And even though I do look like I'm in a summer robe, which technically I am, with my summer cup, but hey ho, it is what it is. The weather has been very like hit and miss. I'm not really adjusting to it well, I'm not going to lie. But we shall see how we go. What I will say is if we go on to like the fitness section, I am back in my PT. I landed Saturday's just gone. I went to my first PT the Friday like that I come back. I had a 2-hour one. I had upper and body, upper and lower body. And when I tell you, pain is coming too now. However, here's a funny story, right? There's like a gravel wall outside, very high I might add. So I jumped up on it. I thought, oh, it's all right. When it comes to getting down, I thought, oh, that's like a big drop for me. Jumped down, didn't think nothing of it. Got into the lesson. Thank goodness I know the guy. In the lesson, I'm sitting there. He's like, right, go on the bench. You know when you sit down, and I thought, oh, that's a bit cold on my leg. Just go with it. It's probably sweat. And I'm doing the work, and I'm thinking, my leg is sticking to this chair. I stood up and I turned around. I'd ripped my leggings. As I jumped off of the wall, something must have caught it and just ripped it. My Black Lightning Shein leggings, gone. So I am on the next Shein haul. I'm going to have to buy a new pair of the black ones because they're like my classics. But I was like, oh my god. And my PT was all smart. I was like, I've ripped my leggings. And we hadn't even done lower body yet. So when it got round to the lower and we was doing squats, I was like, I'm going to squat against the wall because I don't feel like exposing myself. And I'm really worried that I've caught the other side. And then all of a sudden I'm just going to have like matching bum cheeks on show. And no one needs to see that, do they? No one needs to see that. So yeah, my fitness thing is maybe not wear Shein leggings and jump on gravel walls. But my trainers, if you remember on the Jamaica vlogs, my trainers got a little bit ruined. My pink and white 270s, they weren't pink and white when I got back, but Mama G, she's washed them up good. When I'm next to a vlog, I'll show you because she done good. I don't know what she put on them. They took about 4 days to dry out, but they're not perfectly white, but they're a lot better than what they was. So I was like, you know what, I'm happy with that, mother. Thank you very much for your assistance. And just goes to show all the cleaning bits that I pick up in Home Bargains, some of it may actually come in handy. Because I think that she thinks, nah, it's not gonna work, and here we are. It has indeed worked. I'm gonna sit and have a little bit of a recuperation, and then we'll come back with the rest of our monthly favourites. I would love to say that in here, guys, is rum and coke. It's not, it's peach iced tea. Because on to food and drink, oh my goodness. Since I've been home, I've been trying not to eat or drink as much, but I haven't also been able to eat or drink properly the past few days because of my mouth. I had dentist last weekend, and when I tell you the pain, guys, whoo, the pain was real. However, I'm very, very happy with the result. As I say, you probably can't see much up there, but I think I'm going to speak more about it in a vlog. But they're still a little bit sensitive, I'm not going to lie. My bottom, I have partially ruptured gum, which I've just got to like keep an eye on and make sure it doesn't get any worse. Keep that thing, and then just keep my mouth nice and hydrated. So I am trying to drink a lot more. As I say, I can't normally go through a lot of water, but iced tea I have been going through a lot of. And food, it's been like soft foods. It's been foods that I try, and it's either like soups or like, we had pie mashing liquor the other night. I went in the freezer and I was like, oh my god, there was still some pie and liquor. And I was like, that is exactly what I need for my mouth, the way it is at the moment. So that was lovely. But when I was abroad, guys, anything and anything went, did it? Whether that be a rum and coke, whether that be a glass of wine when I'm in the steakhouse and I'm trying to be bougie, whether that be a daiquiri, whether that be a pina colada, whether that be a BBC or a mudslide, maybe a Bob Marley or a Caribbean sunset. Your girl, if she wasn't eating, she was drinking. And if you've seen my TikToks lately, you'll know I drank quite a lot and I ate quite a lot. When I went to the restaurants, was having 2 starters and 2 mains. I'm sorry, right? I've paid that supplement charge. I'm getting me money's worth. I'm going to make sure I eat and drink for 2 people because you've charged me for 2 people. Well, actually, you've charged me for being 1 person, and being 1 person is more expensive than it would cost for 2 people. So I made sure that I had my fill. And when I try and think back, what was my favourite bits? I loved the brown stew chicken for breakfast. Oh my god. I loved the crispy plantain from the buffet. I loved the octopus salad from the buffet. I loved the steaks at the steakhouse and the fact that I got all of the bread rolls to myself. The Italian, carbonara and risotto, yes please. I love the fact that I got my tacos because you guys know, if you've been watching, I was craving tacos that second night. Was it my second or first night? I got fish tacos. Amazing. The room service, yes. Jerk chicken at lunch, yes. Burgers, absolutely loved everything. Oh my god, the sushi and the teppanyaki, yes, yes, yes. I ate everything. Steak, lobster. I was having a surf and turf on my lunch one day when I was in the cabana. Who did I think I was? I had a cabana for 6 to 8 people, just for me, and then I wanted surf and turf with it. Who did I actually think I was? I don't know, but I was living my best life out there, guys. I ate anything in sight and I drank anything in sight. If you see the one where it was the Appleton rum tour, that rum went right down, didn't it? I mean, it might not have been as pleasant going down, but it was like, whew, That was a kick and a half, and I loved it. As I say, my TikTok at the moment is basically me eating and drinking. Or swinging on a rope, swinging on a Tarzan rope, you know. But yeah, it was absolutely a blast, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I come back, I put on half a stone, which, when I think, it could have been a lot worse for the amount that I was eating. I mean, on them trips, thank goodness we was doing a lot of steps those days. But it probably could have been better, and I probably didn't need to eat as much as I did. However, I was on holiday and I paid for it, and I was just like, you know what? I'm going to do me, and I'm going to stuff my face, and I'm going to deal with it when I come back. Like my PT said, go, eat, enjoy, and we'll deal with the scales when we come back. So yeah, food and drink hasn't been much variety here, I'm not going to lie, but on holiday I had a blast. And I loved it because you guys were like, Shan, the food, you're making me hungry here. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I was hungry re-editing them videos. I'm thinking, oh, please just take me back to them fish tacos. Take me back to that sushi and that crispy ebi tempura. I can't because I've got pizza tonight. It's not going to cut it. I'm going to sit there salivating thinking of steak and lobster. So yeah, let's not go on to that. I tell you what, I did have a lot of comments on for like makeup wise was my lip products. So you guys know me, I'm very much, I stick with the same stuff. It's either MAC Velvet Teddy, NYX Liquid Suede Sandstorm or Soft Spoken, and I had a new NYX butter gloss, and the butter gloss I believe was called Cappuccino. Those were like my go-tos. I had a red lip. I don't even think I wore a red lip. I wore like a shiny pinky lip, which was my little Clinique one, but I don't think I actually done a proper red lip. I probably should have done, but yeah, I know I definitely took stuff for the red lip because I had red nails when I went away, which, as I say, the nails have changed. We've gone autumnal nails. They've had a cut down. They are a little, well, I say a little shorter. They're a lot shorter, and they are emerald green. I done them the other night. I was like, you know what, let's just chop them all down to roughly the same length, and we'll go in autumnal colour because we are in the autumn season. Let go of the holiday phase, Shan, and let's get in with the spooky phase. But yes, the makeup is very plain Jane. And also, thank you to you guys for saying about my natural look. You know me, this is natural look. But I had a few comments where they was like, you had a glow on holiday. It was probably sweat, darlings. I'm not going to lie, it's probably sweat or the amount of sun cream that I smothered over my face. Because again, this year, I swear by that Bondi Sands, if you're going away, guys, and your face peels, my face peels year in, year out when I used to go on holiday. I get now the Bondi Sands SPF 50 Facial Mist Sunscreen Spray. That's a bit of a tongue twister. Miraculous miracles, my face does not peel. I used to always peel across my forehead and on my nose. Nope, I didn't peel. I didn't even peel. Oh no, I did. I was just going to say I didn't peel on my back. I did, didn't I? About a week in. And I peeled on my bum. So I can't help them because it's just awkward. I can't get to it. So hopefully I won't peel anywhere next year. And I'll actually have like a lovely, fresh, even tan. But yeah, SPF Bondi Sands facial spray. If you can get that, guys, definitely get that. And I used to use it as like almost a primer as well. When my makeup would go on in the evening, I would put that on and then soak that in with my priming spray. Because SPF is important, isn't it? But apart from that, I didn't really wear any different makeup. You know my makeup routine has not changed since I started this channel, and it probably hasn't changed since I was about 16 or 17 years old. It's pretty much the same products, maybe a tweak here and there, same way that I put it on. Nothing changes, guys. I am a creature of habit. But perfume this month, you will know the one that I picked up in the airport, which was the Paco Rabanne Fame, I'm gonna say Rose, because it's the one with the pink dress. Last year I got the one with the silver dress in the airport. This year I got the one with the pink dress, and it's a lot more of a citrusy, fruity smell. The one in the silver dress is, I'd say, very fresh, but this one is like fruity. I will leave them linked down below if I can get them, because they also had a black one, I think. And that caught my eye, and that was like the midnight or like the dusk one. Oh my goodness, I almost knocked that. So I am thinking I might potentially pick that up when we go to Iceland. And then I can have like the matching set. So, I mean, we don't know. We're going to see how it goes. But yeah, I actually didn't take, I took a few little like miniature ghost perfumes with me when I went away. But I knew I was going to pick that up at the airport. And I say when I got there, I couldn't see the big size. And I was like, excuse me. And I asked the lady, she said, we've got like, was it 2 or 3 left? She said, I'll go and get them. They'd hidden because they come out and they was like flying off the shelf. And I was like, oh my God. She was like, do you want it? I was like, yes, I want it, please. Thank you very much. So yeah, that is pride of place now on my dressing table. And I'm just trying to think, we've done what we've been watching, what we've been listening to. We've done accessories. We've done food and drink. We've done a little bit of makeup. Skincare, guys. I haven't really delved into the skincare yet since I've been home. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie, I haven't really delved into that. Everything is still sitting there. But my skincare basically on holiday was After Sun and SPF. Very simple, plain Jane, nothing else to it. I don't quite know when the hair is getting done. I spoke about this in one of my other videos. My lady, she's the queen of hair and she's very, very busy at the moment. So we're just going to have basic Shan at the moment for the season until we can get in. And she turns me into another weird and wacky colour. I don't know. What, I'm going to be like a nymph? I don't know. Nymphadora. No, that's something from Harry Potter or Fantastic Beasts, isn't it? Oh, and that's another thing. Actually, all I watched on holiday was Harry Potter. That was all I could find, or Big Bang Theory. It was actually nice to see something apart from Harry Potter on there, because I think you travel all that way, like almost 10 hours away, you turn on the films and it's Harry Potter. Harry Potter is worldwide and people love him all the way over. But yes, this has been, I feel, just a big catch-up of what I've been loving. I've just been sitting here waffling, haven't I? Yeah, I have indeed. And as I say, I'm looking around, I'm thinking the summer stuff's going to go soon. We're going to, I think this weekend is going to be one day is like chill day. Well, I say chill day. One day we always go out and do something, so I don't quite know what we're doing this weekend. But then on the chill day, it will be literally not getting out of our pyjamas. I might try and tidy up the room a little bit, try and start to put a bit of washing away. When I say that, if you guys saw me pack, you know how I just swept it into pack? Yeah, once it's clean, I'll just be sweeping it back in, because that's literally holiday clothes that stay in the case. So, yes, that will be the plan for this weekend. I'm going to try and sort out the corner, because, say, I need to think of, after Halloween and all that's been, I need to get a Christmas tree in here. So, it's all go, go, go. I say go, go, go. I have the ideas, I just haven't put them into action yet. But, guys, I do not want to dilly-dally, because you're probably thinking, Shannon Lee, you've just sat there and waffled for like half an hour, darling. You know I love a chit-chat and you know I love a catch-up. Guys, if you did enjoy the video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below, and say, leave us a comment. What have you been loving for the month of September? Have you stayed up to date on the Jamaica vlogs? Has Jamaica been somewhere you want to go, or have you been? Anywhere in the Caribbean you think I should put on my list? Next year is St. Lucia. So I've done Cuba, Dominican Republic, Jamaica, St. Lucia's on the list for next year. I really want to try like Aruba, Antigua, Barbados, everything like that. I wouldn't even mind trying like Trinidad and Tobago, St. Kitts, everywhere. I just want to, I can't even speak, I'm that excited. I just want to do as much of the Caribbean as I can, because I genuinely, I do love it there. The whole ambience and people are so friendly. So yeah, as Billy Ocean says, I want to like, I'm going to try and become the Caribbean queen in his song. I mean, I'm very, very far from that, but a girl can dream, eh? A girl can dream. But guys, take care, stay safe as always, and I shall see you for the next video, which, if you have been on my Instagram or you are part of my emails, you would have already seen an email to go out. So you're going to know what the next one is. And when I tell you, it's going to be a long one. It's going to be a long one, because there's someone who misses you guys on the channel, and she's going to be popping along very, very soon, okay? Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.